Man, I don't get it.
Jim, is something wrong?
Oh, hey, Starch. Yeah, so I got this box of Butterfinger bites, okay? And it says here on the box, right next to the logo, easy to eat. See that, right?
Okay.
What's the basis for comparison here? I mean, have I somehow been eating the normal stick-style Butterfingers wrong all this time? I've been pondering this box for an hour, and I'm no closer to unstacking its unsolved mysteries.
I think you're severely overthinking this, which is odd, given as I've seen you eat an entire box of Jenga pieces one by one. By accident.
Yeah, I suppose you're right.
Happy New Year, biznitches. And by New Year, I of course mean early March.
Oh, you. Great. Look, we're kind of in the middle of you not being here, so could you, go away for however long it takes for the sun to run out of hydrogen?
Now why do you two gotta be like that?
'Cause we hate you?
What?
Yeah, the whole inflicting crappy short films on us as a form of torture thing is kinda gauche.
Well, maybe I'm only torturing you because every time I show up, you're all, oh no, it's the mysterious malefactor. He must be doing something bad. Go away, Staticky Man. We don't want to play Super Nintendo with you. You can't be in our cool club.
Our first interaction with you was via exploding DVD. If not for the rise of streaming, we'd probably have been blown up by now.
Negativity breeds negativity. This is reverse hateism. Maybe if you had a better attitude, you might just find people who burst into your internet to show you good films. But do you ever say good morning? Set out a deli tray? Give me your debit card pins?
Look, we're sorry if we hurt your feelings,
No, we're not.
but you did kinda sick a demon on us at one time. Many might consider that just a titch evil. And you do call yourself a malefactor.
Not all malefactors are bad.
Malefactor. Noun. A person who commits a crime or some other wrong.
I'm just really hurt at the way you two treat me.
Good. That gives us an edge.
You know what? I think you two need a lesson on how to let people walk all over you. I mean, dealing with people in a positive way. So you're going to sit and you're going to watch this short about shouldering the blame for all negative interactions. I mean, dealing with the public in a work environment.
This isn't our job.
Not with our view counts.
Take it away, Encyclopedia Britannica.
Meeting the public, a completely separate issue from liking or even tolerating the public.
Hamden Faulkner, sing that song, doo-da, doo-da.
Poor
When you
girl.
work in an
Bangs won't
office,
be invented for
meeting
another
the
6
public,
years.
whether it's in person or by telephone, is an important part of your job. It can be pleasant like this.
I want him dead.
How much?
Crate of whiskey?
You got it. You're under arrest.
Reek.
You got nothing on me. Speak to my lawyer.
Or it can be like this.
Ugh, conf isn't spelled with an F.
Stubby K, Undertaker.
Battleship movie? What are you thinking?
Where are my pictures of Spider-Man? There, table.
Oh, Film Renegato's pissed.
Blue, hi.
Purse full of nitro, better be careful.
Come home long? No, just got here.
Teleported in fact.
Golly, you look tired. Don't you feel well, Barbara? I feel terrible. Oh, what's the matter? You sick? No, it
Hello.
isn't that. I've decided to quit my job. Oh, what happened? Is it your boss? Oh, no, you know I like him.
I'll kill
then
him
the
last.
company- No, the company's all right. It isn't
Did she just
that.
throw her coat out the window?
It's the people that come into the office. They're so rude and inconsiderate.
Why did I ever become a bail bondsman?
Day in and day out. why meeting people is the thing I like most about my job. I think it's fun having new people come into the office all the time.
Why, just yesterday I met a lovely lady named Ellen DeGeneres.
It was as simple as that. For Ruth, meeting the public was pleasant because she enjoyed people and
She's
greeted them
cooking
with a
one up
smile.
right now.
For
Cajun style.
Barbara, meeting the public was tiresome and unpleasant because her attitude was cold and uncooperative.
There's no
Sometimes
conceivable
even
way it's not
antagonistic.
entirely her fault.
You know, when I first started, I felt like you do, Barb.
Smooth and
I
silky
found
skinned.
out how wrong I was. What do you mean? I found out it wasn't really the other people I was seeing. It was a reflection of myself.
As a vampire, I was naturally
They were
alarmed.
cross with me. Oh, it's not as simple as all that.
Oh, my
You'd be
Tamagotchi
surprised.
died.
I found out that if you're nice to people, they're usually nice to you, too. Well, the people in my office are different. And I'm
Coal
sick of
miners
not
and
being
Irishmen,
stand
the
for
lot
any
of them.
longer. You're tired now, Barb. I know just how you feel. Let's talk about it again later on. It's no
Let's
use,
relax
Ruth.
and watch
Really,
the Legend
I
of
made up my
Korra
mind.
finale.
I'm going to start looking for a job tomorrow.
All I hear is Ruth's paying
Oh,
both
here, I'll
halves
do
of the
it.
rent until
Everything else
June.
is ready. Why don't you go in and sit down and rest for a few minutes? No, thanks. I think I will, if you really don't mind.
No, I like watching you sleep.
You
I
need some
mean,
good hot food in you. It'll make you feel better. Oh, it's not that, Ruth. I know I'm tired, but it's more than that.
Maybe it's your blithe dismissal of the root
reflection
of my
of
problems
myself?
and your insistence that
I
my
don't see
situation
how
is
it
exactly
could
the same
be.
as yours,
After
pitting the blame
all, what do they
entirely on
expect?
me.
I've got my work to do. I can't stop and pass the time of day with every person who wants to strike up a conversation.
ooh, she must be tired. Even her internal monologue is yawning.
It isn't my attitude that's wrong.
Pictured
the
here,
people who
a
come
regular
into
at
that office.
Starbucks.
I'm going to look for another job.
A job sleeping? I hear GameStop's hiring.
Wow, you're on fire. You can talk, you can talk, you can bicker, you can talk, you can bicker, 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 you can talk, you can talk, you can talk.
How much longer are we going to have to wait? Shh, Mr. Franklin's a busy man.
Flying kites, inventing bifocals, whoring in France.
Forgotten we're here. Hey, look at all the other people waiting. You see that man? He's one of Mr. Thompson's biggest customers.
I have an appointment with Mr. Franklin.
Dressed like that? Yeah.
Offstage clowns look like everyone else.
Well, I
It's
doubt
why
if
they're so
he'll be able to
dangerous.
see you at all.
I see.
She's brushing him off as though he were a nobody. I guess his shabby clothes have her fooled.
Urine stains probably didn't help.
I wish she'd answer that telephone. It makes me nervous to have it ring.
My parents were killed by an unanswered
I let
phone.
it ring often enough myself. Hello. Yes. Who?
No,
Yes,
this
this is
isn't the
Mr. Franklin's
president.
office.
Yeah, Russian
No,
nukes
he didn't.
inbound. I'll leave him a note or something.
No.
Click.
No. Oh, I don't know who's in charge of that. Oh, yes, I suppose so.
Yeah, fate of the free world,
You
sure.
want to.
I'll get right on that or something. Click.
4059. Oh, 95. Well, which is it?
It's
59 or
86753.
Please stop.
95? Oh,
Okie dokie.
all right. Yes?
May I see Mr. Franklin, please?
If
What
you
did
slip
you want
me
to
of
see him
Mr.
about?
Franklin,
I'd
get
like
my
to discuss
meaning?
that with him, if I may.
Is it about a job?
No, I represent the Bragdon Company.
You selling insurance?
We're one of your company's suppliers.
Well,
Yeah, right. The
I'll
boss
see
gets
if
his
he'll
fix
see
from
you.
Big Tony down at the tracks.
She should really find out what his business is, but not like that. She
Especially
should do
if
it
it's anything like
tactfully.
Big Tony.
Well, I guess those questions were kind of blunt. And you'd think she'd know who the Bragdon Company is.
Their CEO was caught with that
Mr.
dairy
Franklin
cow
isn't
last
in.
week.
He isn't?
I said he isn't in.
You know, he should just ask to hear a riddle. She'd have to let him in if he answered.
Well, then why
Jim,
has
you're
she got
thinking
me
of the
sitting here waiting
Sphinx.
then? I don't think she
We've
knows
yet to
what
see her
I'm
lower
doing.
body,
Well,
so
I'm
50-50
sorry.
odds and they're being paused down there.
Just a minute. Young lady, miss.
Part-time. The Clonus horror.
Do I really look that much like a Romulan?
A young Frida Kahlo wakes from a dream.
Sorry to wake you, Barb. Dinner's ready. Oh, that's all right. I was having a nightmare anyway.
I dreamt I was watching A Million Ways to Die in the West.
How horrible.
Ruth, you know what you said before about seeing the reflection of ourselves? Yes. Well, I think I'm going to try it. That's fine, Barb.
I'll go brew the
I know
ayahuasca
you'll
tea.
find that if you're nice to people, they're usually nice to you, too. Now, how about some dinner?
Okay,
Gee,
point
I didn't
made.
realize I was so
Now,
hungry.
end. Oh, damn it.
In the days that followed, Barbara did her best to acquire a genuine interest in people.
Only to be bitterly disappointed by the gormless cattle that is humanity.
She carefully practiced the first basic rule in meeting the public.
Controlling your
remembering
bladder.
and using names.
Oh, yes, Mr. Borden. I'm sure that Mr. Thompson will be glad to see you.
Say hi to
Of
Lizzie
course,
for
Mr.
me.
Farnsworth. I'm sorry, Mr. Pratt.
We ran out of franchises
He
to
formed
shove
the
you
habit of
into.
tactfully getting the name and business of every visitor and of introducing him in a pleasant, gracious manner.
What up, bitch cakes? Your liquid lunch partner's here.
Manufacturing company?
She learned to anticipate Mr. Thompson's needs.
Such
and
as
have
having the
ready for him
prostitute and
material
peanut
he
butter
might
in the
require
closet well
during an
before
interview.
lunch.
When it became necessary to interrupt an interview with information from Mr. Thompson,
She
Barbara
delivered it
wrote out the
covertly
message.
through the art of Cockney rhyming
It
slang.
wasn't all easy. She made some mistakes, of course.
Such as actually trying to chew the gum that comes with trading cards.
Crunch, crunch, crunch. Oh, there went a tooth. Swallow back the blood.
She learned, too, that it's a mistake to argue with visitors.
It's okay. She'll be dead soon
We
enough.
have an appointment at 10:30. Mr. Thompson should be with you in just a few minutes. Would you mind waiting over there?
As
She's
different
just
kinds
speaking
of
to air at this
situations came
point.
up,
Totally snapped
Barbara
a twig.
discovered the proper
Poor
way
girl.
to handle them. One of these was the inquisitive caller.
Nobody
You
expects
girls managed to
the
keep busy.
inquisitive caller.
Yes, there's always enough work to do.
There's a rumor that the firm closed a big deal with Marshall and Company.
Is that so?
Yes, a 5-year contract. Know anything about it?
I can't say that I do. However, if you'd like to see Mr. Walker, that's
No,
all.
it's perfectly all right. It's not that important.
Woof! Does he eat deviled
Barbara
eggs for a
learned to be
living?
on guard
Starch,
against
please,
the
that man
visitor
has a
who asked
serious
too
medical
many
condition.
questions.
But
To handle
you
him
were...
tactfully but firmly.
To let Big Tony know when someone needs dealing with.
She learned how to turn away a visitor firmly.
A lot of
without
emphasis
making
on
an enemy
firmly
of him.
lately,
I'll make an
narrator
appointment
guy.
now for some time. Next week. Anytime. I'm free anytime.
Well, perhaps I
That's
can
what being a
phone
woman
you
on
when an
OkCupid
appointment
is
would be
like.
more convenient. I have your number.
Well, all right. That's fine. Thank you.
Can I just sniff his seat cushion before I go?
She learned good telephone manners, like answering promptly, using the caller's name.
Mr.
What's
Thompson,
that?
Yes, certainly, Mr. Hunt.
A gross of scorpions. Got it.
And getting the message right.
Teeth hurt.
She got into
Perfect.
the habit of keeping a waiting visitor informed so that he'd know he wasn't forgotten.
Just be
Mr.
ignored.
Thompson will see you very soon, Mr. Greenleaf.
Oh, thank you.
Just stay in the corner of shame, you elf named
And of
Schmuck.
course, she became more conscious than ever of the importance of neat, simple clothing in the office.
Clothes with color are for ethnic
Above all,
people.
what Barbara acquired in the days that followed was a real understanding and liking of people. She found that smiles are contagious.
As was that
Courtesy
guy's skin
begets
condition.
courtesy. And because of her changed attitude, the duties which had once been a nightmare for her became instead the pleasant and exciting experience of meeting the public.
And any social anxieties you think you suffer from are just foolishness on your part. Get to work and smile, wage drone!
Ecuadorian Bad Boy Films, shrieking information at you since 1939. Okay, Double M. Though we don't completely agree with you, we do see your point, and in the spirit of Encyclopedia Britannica, We're willing to give it a try.
Riffs, a frickin' arch nemesis having a frickin' pagan stupid feelings. Tree of mine.
Starch?
Fine. Naturally, my participation is under protest.
Of course. Shall we?
Oh, good morning, Mr. Malefactor. How are you today? Would you care for a box of craisins?
No, thank you. I was wondering if Mr. Starchibald was in. I need to go over the list of upcoming shorts with him.
Just one moment. Mr. Starchibald, there's a mysterious malefactor here to see you.
Ah, my 2:30 appointment. Send him in right away, Debbie.
Mr. Starchibald will see you right away, sir.
Ah, good to see you, Harold. Thanks for coming in. How'd that operation go?
Better than my last round of golf. But seriously, I wanted to go over the fourth quarter short films earnings report.
Ah, yes, lots of growth in that market. You've got some good news there, I hope?
Oh, very good news. For me, I've got crappy shorts for miles. You thought Adventures in Telezonia was a nightmare festival? You ain't seen nothing yet, you dinguses.
What?
I've made it my personal mission to ensure that you felt jackasses are inundated with stifling conformity screens and lead-paced industrial promotions. And I have not even begun to hit you with the shorts starring crudely made puppets. Well, I need the validation of the people I impress. Please be nice to me. I can't believe you guys took me seriously. What is with you, man? Well, I got a ripe slice of fever dream educational pie in the oven ready for serve you when you're least expected. Smell you later, suckers.
Well, that could have gone better.
We have got to get him back somehow.
And I got just the way. Super Nintendo?
Oh yeah, you know it. No, the background is weird, but we're going to go with it, because it hurts Trent's back less. And from the top. I sound a lot like Mickey Mouse, haha!
Why, yes, just...
Yeah, the whole inflicting crappy short films on us as a form of torture thing is kind of gauche. 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 Didn't know I knew that word. If you slip me a Mr. Franklin, get my meaning.
Wrong gender.
Ah, dang it. Oh, Starch, you look handsome with that. Shut up. Look like Freddie Mercury joined the Blue Man Group.
Ecuadorian Bat Boy Films, shrieking information at you since 1939.
Okay, that last one caught me by surprise. Shrieking information.
Hey, Pipples, if you liked our nonsense, why don't you give us a like, or a subscribe, or leave a comment down there somewhere?
You can also do us a big solid by joining our Patreon, where you'll get to join us for live streams, get early access to the newest videos, and other such things.
Geek Vision.